really hard to find quality organic fruits and vegetables and foods. And one of the answers to that issue that we have often is the farmer's market. And what better time of year than spring, summer, and fall to get fantastic, locally sourced, without all kinds of crap on it? Food that's going to be healthy for us. I love the farmers market. I look forward to going to the farmers market every Saturday that I get off. You would think that I would sleep in, and I don't. I have my alarm set, although most of the time I just wake up anyway, and I'm ready to go. And I go and I kind of make it an affair. I go, I walk through, I browse, I look at what everybody has to offer, and I pick all of the yummy fruits and veggies that are in season. Most of them are organic, some of them are just locally grown in season. And, I think it's really important to know how to ask the right questions when you go to the farmer's market, because just because something is at a farmer's market doesn't mean it's necessarily healthy for you. So you want to make sure you go and ask the right questions. And these questions really revolve around the type of pesticides, herbicides, fungicides that they're using, right? If you're using a big, huge commercial one that's super heavy, which most of the local farms are not using because it's expensive to do this, and they don't have the huge manufacturing plants and the huge farms that they have acres and acres and acres and acres of things that they have to try to kill all the bugs and the fungus on, then they use the lighter stuff, the stuff that isn't so harmful to our bodies. So this is important to ask, are you organic? And oftentimes they will say no, but you got to dig deeper. Then you want to ask them, well, what kind of pesticides and herbicides, fungicides and insecticides do you use? If it's meat, or fish, someone who's selling fish, you want to ask them, is this wild caught fish or is this from a farm? You don't want farm raised, you want the wild caught stuff. And meats, you want to ask them, is this beef, for example, grass fed, grass finished? Is it chicken or eggs? Are these, out in the yard and eating bugs and super happy and kids playing with them so that they're happy animals? And these are the ones that you really want. And like I said, this is the perfect time of year to be doing it. I know winter time can be hard, and sometimes we have to go to the grocery stores because our farmers markets aren't open during the winter. But now, when they are, it's awesome, and you can get such good quality foods. And you know, back in the old days, when we were farmers and we had our own cattle and our own chickens and our own pigs and pork, we only had the foods that were in season. We didn't have all of the ability to cool things and keep it refrigerated and ship it thousands and thousands of miles and keep it processed with all of the stuff that they put in it so that you can have food that was picked 2 months ago or eggs that were laid 3 months ago and they finally show up at your grocery store. So you had to eat the stuff that was just grown, freshly picked. And I don't know about you, but tomatoes, for example, I do not eat store-bought tomatoes. I will wait till summertime to have the tomatoes that are coming fresh from the garden because they taste so different. The texture is different. The quality is different and they taste so good. So I kind of really look forward to the summertime when I can get all of those fresh fruits and fresh veggies right at my doorstep instead of having to go to the grocery store and get everything that's been refrigerated. And, God knows how long it's taken to get to us. So with spring in the air, why not go to those farmers markets and take advantage of these things that are really, I think pretty much every town around here has farmers markets. Some big ones like Marietta Square, some a little bit smaller like Woodstock and Cartersville and Ackworth and Kennesaw. Fantastic farmers markets. And I know when you travel, you can do that as well. I have a question from Aldina, and Aldina says, are there any types of fruit or vegetables vendors that you suggest we stay away from when at a farmer's market? Um, you know, it's a really good question. No, you just want to make sure that you ask them the right questions and they give you the right answers. And I know I covered that in depth just prior to this. So you should go on vacation, go to the farmers markets at home. I know that when my husband and I travel, I try to hit yoga studios and farmers markets and bring fresh fruit into my hotel rooms or my Airbnbs or our condos so that we can still be healthy part of the time, at least when we're on vacation, and enjoy our food. And hopefully that answered your question, Aldina. Visit all of the different vendors, check them out, ask the right questions, and get fantastic food.
If you do have more questions and you want to email me, you can email me at feelbetter@lakepointwellnesscenter.com, or you can just go to our website at feelbetterhere.com and you can find our contact information. Or if you're like me and you like to just pick up the phone and hear a voice on the other end, give us a call at 770-974-5215. I hope you have an incredible day, and until next time, wishing you loads and loads of love and light and health and happiness. Bye-bye.